All right, here's a heads up about travel insurance. If you may want to read the fine print and ask questions before you assume that you are covered.
So when we ask questions,
yes,
we go to Karen Stiles from our Call for Action office here. You're joining us today to talk about what should we be asking and looking for when it comes to travel insurance.
Well, when you're looking for travel insurance, it's really important that you ask a lot of questions and read the fine print. Not all of these policies are what you might think. Some only cover medical expenses while others are more comprehensive and will cover everything from trip delay expenses to lost luggage to medical evacuation. There can be a lot of exclusions and a lot of limitations. So when you are shopping, make sure that you consider, what you're going to need. You shop around, also check the reputation of that insurance company as well to make sure they're going to be able to pay out the claim.
I know you always tell us, read the fine print.
Yes.
I did, but then I found out what I thought was covered is not covered.
And you didn't read the fine print.
I
know. Well, and we all hope that, we read over our policies before we leave. If you did that and you say, hey, this isn't the kind of policy that I want or need, what you're going to want to do is to shop around for something more comprehensive. A lot of companies will let you cancel a policy. And if you haven't left on the trip yet, you can still make sure to get something that's much more comprehensive. However, if you don't learn until the time of claim that you're not covered, you may be able to talk to a supervisor, see if they'll make an exception. You might be able to file a complaint with the Office of the Commissioner of Insurance, or reach out to our Call for Action office for help. Motor clubs like AAA or your credit card, if you paid for your tickets with a credit card, will sometimes have added travel protection benefits as well.
You mentioned the Office of Insurance Protection?
The Office of the Commissioner of Insurance.
Can you also look up a company's record with them as well?
Yes, when you are buying your policy, it should list who the third-party administrator is and who the insurance company is, and you should be able to find a whole listing, about them. The U.S. Insurance Travel Association can also provide further information on some of these policies, as well as insurance agents and travel agents have oftentimes have got a lot of good information on what's out there as well.
I tend to do this when I'm doing an international trip versus a domestic, if I'm just going to New York.
Right. Absolutely, because when you go outside the country, you won't have health insurance protection outside the country, as well as it's going to cost you a lot if you're going abroad.
Right? Yeah.
And so you want to protect what you could lose.
All right.
What did we learn? Reading is fundamental.